Hello and welcome to Sunshine Fitness. This is our 10 for 10 series, 10 exercises in 10 minutes. And in today's session, we are focusing in on the health condition of diabetes, as movement is one of the most powerful tools available for managing diabetes. So, let's get started. For today's session, please take this at your own pace. You can do all the exercises seated or standing and with or without the use of light dumbbells. So this is just a little introduction to our first exercise, which is going to be walking forwards and backwards with a little toe tap and a heel dig. And as I say, you can perform this sat down. So enjoy today's session. Let's get going. So I'm just going to talk through some of the benefits that you'll experience if diabetes is a condition you're dealing with, but also I'm going to talk about the physical benefits of each exercise that everybody will benefit from. So once we've untangled Kitsune from her lead and popped her to one side, the continuous rhythmic movement of moving forwards and backwards utilizes the large muscles in your lower body. This is burning and circulating blood glucose more efficiently. And the walking backward and forward activates your quadriceps and calves in a different way than just walking forwards, which helps to improve your knee stability. So that's a great little exercise. And that same benefit is going to apply as we start looking at the scoop. So 4 scoops forwards and backwards. And adding the upper body scooping motion to the leg movement engages more muscle groups at the same time. And more working muscles mean a higher demand for glucose, accelerating the clearing of sugar from the blood. And physically, well, the dynamic scooping motion gently warms up your shoulder joints and your upper back whilst you're moving through space, boosting circulation to the extremities. So it clears out all those sort of toxins and impurities and just, gets your blood full of oxygen to where it needs to be and that you benefit from. So good work. And we're getting the heart rate up here. So you can make this as vigorous a move as you wish or as gentle a movement as you choose. Good stuff. So on to our third exercise, continuing with our little cardio moves here. We're entering into a V-step. So this is a big wide stride forwards and then a narrow return. And so changing directions and shifting weight forces the core and lower body to work harder than a standard forward march, increasing the metabolic burn. And physically, this wide stride targets your hip abductors and adductors, which are your inner and outer thighs. And this strengthens the lateral stabilizers of your pelvic area, which are vital for steady, standing, balance, and agility. So what seems like a really simple movement has massive benefits. Good job. I'm hoping by now you're starting to get a little bit of puff there. Excellent. So our final cardio move is going to be a wide lateral step. So we're going to be taking 3 taps out to the left and then 3 taps out to the right. So this lateral, this side-to-side movement utilizes different muscle fibers than that forward walking motion alone. And this creates a comprehensive muscular workout that maximizes your glucose uptake. And the repetitive side tap builds endurance in the side of the hip, and the holding a semi-single leg stance on one side while the other side taps 3 times builds excellent ankle and hip stability, which again can really help with balance. To really think this one through as well as you're doing the count of 1, 2, 3, stepping out to the side. So we get the brain juices moving as well. Well done. Okay, so this next exercise, we start shifting from cardio into a little bit of resistance work. So it's still hard work, and you can do this exercise standing or seated. So this is a classic compound movement. So we're combining upper and lower body, and the larger the total muscle mass working at one time, the greater the positive impact on insulin sensitivity. Now physically, by lifting the knee high you're firing up the hip flexors and your lower abdominals, while the bicep curl is obviously strengthening up into the upper arm. If you do this standing, it acts as a high-level balance challenge. If done seated, it allows for deep, focused muscular contractions without the risk of a fall. So it's a win-win situation whether you're seated or standing for this. Just keep breathing through. Well done. Excellent. So we're moving into more resistance training exercises here, which really helps to build lean muscle mass. And more muscle mass means the body has a larger storage sink to store glucose, leading to better long-term blood sugar management. So our first one here is a single arm tricep extension with an overhead press. So this multi-joint movement stimulates glycogen breakdown in the arms and shoulders, opening up local cellular pathways for glucose entry. Physically, you're combining two vital movements of pressing overhead and extending the elbow behind, and this keeps your shoulder complex mobile and builds the upper body strength required for just daily push and pull tasks, whether that's reaching to put something up on a shelf or pulling down your seatbelt in the car. And obviously we're doing both sides here. Excellent. Okay, so our next resistance exercise, we're moving into L arms. So this is basically making the shape of an L. Now, this continuous movement with your arms in an L pattern challenges the rotator cuff in the shoulder, improving your shoulder mobility and multi-planar coordination. Okay, but it's really also strengthening into the core as well as the arms and shoulders. And you're doing 4 each with each L. So 4 to the right and then 4 to the left. And you can do these standing if you prefer. They're definitely just as hard work sat down. So good job. And we're going to continue with this focused upper body work by moving into doing an arc. So hips and knees and feet are forwards, whilst you take either one weight or 2 into your hands and lifting the arms to shoulder height or higher or lower. We're going to rotate from one side to the other. So this continuous controlled tension of moving a weight through an arc shape requires sustained muscular engagement, keeping the metabolic rate elevated. This is fantastic. It's also just great to ensure that you have that mobility and range of motion in your back and in your shoulders, as opposed to just kind of finding things a little bit stiff and not being able to reach round behind you. But again, just keep breathing through each exercise. It's really easy to hold your breath. Good job. So, 2 exercises to go. This is an excellent exercise to really concentrate on the abdominal area. So we lean back in the chair, tap your back to the back of the chair, and then rotate either side. So make sure your back has some distance away from the back of the chair. And as you're doing this, know that these core exercises stimulate circulation around the abdominal organs and engage the deep, large muscles of the trunk, contributing to total body energy expenditure. And the lean back is definitely helping to work on your 6-pack, and the rotation targets those internal external obliques on the side of the waist. And the benefit is that a strong core protects the lower back and improves your posture while sitting or standing. While sitting or standing, should I say. Okay guys, great job. Oh my gosh. We've done cardio, we've done strength. Let's finish with a stretch. So you can do this standing or seated. Come to the corner of your chair, making sure that you feel nice and stable. Take one leg behind you. Breathing in, lifting the arm overhead of the leg that is behind you. And we're really going to work into the hip flexors and then reach to the side to open up through the rib cage. So we're thinking about here of cortisol, because stress raises cortisol, which can cause blood sugar spikes. So deep intentional stretching calms your nervous system, helping to lower stress hormones and stabilize glucose levels. And sitting causes your hip flexors to shorten and tighten. So this deep stretch opens up the front of the hip while the arm raise and side bend lengthen through the back and the ribs. And this drastically improves lateral mobility and your breathing capacity. Great job. Well done, folks. That is your 10 for 10 done for today. Take a deep breath in, give yourself a huge pat on the back, and I really look forward to seeing you next time. Take care. God bless.